Yeah, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is SAP Analytics for Cloud Learning series. And today we are exploring, the topic public dimension tables in SSC. In my previous video, I already explained, what is public dimension table in SSC, what are the different types you can create, and how you can choose the right type for your data. In previous video, we already created a public dimension in SSE tenant. We created a generic type of dimension. This was the dimension D country. We added, few properties also like country, state, and geo coordinates. Then we loaded data into this dimension via Excel file. As you can see, the data can be seen here. Now in this video, I will be creating hierarchy in this public dimension. Uh, there are two types of hierarchies you can create in SSE. First is parent-child hierarchy. Second is a level-based hierarchy. Today we will be creating a level-based hierarchy. So in the details tab under this dimension, just scroll down. You will find the hierarchies. Here, click on create hierarchy. Then you will see two options, level based and parent child. So as this, country, state, city is a level based hierarchy. So I will be creating a level based hierarchy. So the hierarchy builder window will open. I'll name this hierarchy as a country. Then I will be adding, the drills I want. Then I want state, and the third is city. So from country, state, and the third level of drill will be my city. I'll click on OK. I will save this. So my hierarchy is added into the public dimension. I can select the hierarchy again. I can edit it if I want to, change my levels. I want to add more level, or I want to delete any level. I can delete this created hierarchy also. Then on this plus button, I can create one more hierarchy, a different hierarchy where I need a different drill level. So this way you can add, remove hierarchies according to your choice and update the existing public dimension table. As this is a public dimension, it might happen like this country hierarchy we might be using in one model. Then you can add a one more hierarchy which might be used into other model, which has a different use case. So in within a public dimension, you can add different properties which can be used into different models. So because the use case might be different, similar it might be hierarchies also. I already saved this dimension. Now I'll create a model and consume this public dimension into that model. So I'll click on model. I'll select like start with an empty model. So as you can see, by default, a system when a model is created, the SAC will add, version and date, the system generated dimensions. I'll go to the properties. I want to create a analytical model, so I'll disable the planning capability. I'll click on OK. So this version and this date, these are private dimensions. Private dimensions means these are specific to only this model. Other models that you create into SAC tenant, they will have their own version and date dimensions. Okay, so private dimensions are specific to that model only. Now I will create a measure, that is population. uh, I am creating a model which stores, population data for each city. So I created a measure called population which will store the population data. Now I will click on this plus button under the dimensions menu. I want to create a new dimension. So when you click on this, a create dimension pop-up will open. Here you have to name that dimension. And there are three radio buttons as you can see. First is a add new dimension table. You can create this private dimension. here in this model, here again you will select the different types and you will add that dimension into this model only with the first option. If you select the second option, it says add existing dimension table. That means you can add already created public dimension tables into the model. So if I click here in the other pop-up, all the public dimension tables created under this tenant will be visible. So as of now, I only created D country public dimension in this tenant. So this is visible. I will select this, and this is how you will add your existing public dimensions created tables into the model. You just have to search it and click add. So now the generic public dimension D country which I created is added into my model. When you add a public dimension into the model, your model will be able to access all the properties, hierarchies, created in that dimension. So your model will inherit all the properties from that public dimension. Now I will save my model. Just before that, I just want to change this date dimension as a population year. So this will store the year data. I'll check the granularity of this because by default month granularity is created. I need a year, so I will change it to year. I'll refresh. It's okay. It's 25 to 26. It's fine. I'll save. As this is analytical model AMDE population. I'll save this model under models. Now my model is created. I will upload data into this model. I'll go to the data management. I have created a sample population data in Excel file. I'll just upload that Excel file. Okay, you click on downloads. You select this. So in the first generic sheet, I have the data. I'll click on the setup import. So now the modeler is open. I'll just close this all notifications. I'll This is the my available Excel data. There is this population data available. So country I will map to ID. Then the year, I don't have any year in my sample data, so I'll just set default value to 2025. So now the mapping, version actual, default value year for 2025, country data, the IDs, and the population 2025, the population. I'll click on next, next. And run import. Finish. Now data is loaded into this model. Okay, now I will create a story on top of this. I'll add a table first. Select the model. Under the models, population. And I'll add the, as we already have only one dimension. So if you look at this, I'll drill down country, then all the states, and under that, and if you select the country data in rows hierarchy, so the hierarchy that you created for this public dimension will be available here, and that will be selected. So we already created a country hierarchy, drill for the state and cities. As you can see, this is how the public dimension hierarchy is working here. Now this is a normal table. I will add a geo map also. I will select this oceans. I will click on add layer. I need a group length. Then location dimension. I will select geo area. Then I have to add the measure, that is the population. And under that, I will select in the palette this one. I need a value, not the percentage. Okay, so this is done. Let me check this location dimension. I will be setting some other color. Oh, might be this one. No, let's keep this. Data point shape any and okay. So if I drill down, it will drill down to different states, and I will not, let's keep it a lighter color. Okay. Oh, my major dimension went. Okay, so now I will save the stories. DE population. Just maximize this little, but this table as well. Save, and we go to view. Okay, I can select any state, suppose this Bavaria, and if I drill down more, I will be able to see the different cities in that state, uh, which population is. Then again I'll select this and I will say drill up, then it is again back to the, then I can select this state. And if you compare how my geo map is looking, so the highest population is in this Rhine, and the lowest one is in Bavaria. So this is how we created a public dimension, we added it into a model, then we uh, uploaded some transactional data, and we created a story on top of it. Thank you for watching my video.